Okay. Hi, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you.
Yes.
So, yeah, thank you for joining today's session. And
Okay.
I have some good questions ready for you to answer them, so that the topic of how to start a digital marketing for a startup can be cleared out to whoever wants to start their own business or is thinking or is already in the business itself. It will be a very eye-opening session for them as well. So yeah, without any delay, we can start the question and answer session. Are you okay
Uh,
with it?
Definitely, Alice. Yes, I'm okay with it. And really, it's like a long session. We are waiting for a long time to start this session. So finally, so we got a time to conduct this session. And I think so. It's a great topic, and everyone is like waiting for this topic, so we can discuss on it. I have got a lot of messages on Facebook and Instagram, like when you are coming with this topic. So I think so. This topic is very useful, and a lot of people will hear it, and they will came to know a lot of ideas from these talks.
Yes, exactly. That's why I have a set of questions which will be very useful for all the digital marketers out there, and also for people who are trying to start their own business. So the
Great.
first one is so SEO is the talk of the town, is
Okay.
always the talk of the town.
Yes.
So it's very important as well. But there are many difficulties to rank the keywords and everything, to rank their website to the first, because there is PPC, there is organic things going on. So can you help in mentioning the key points that is required to achieve a good SEO ranking?
Definitely, Alice. I understand your question, and this is not your question. I think so. Each and everyone has this question: ki, what is good strategy for SEO? And normally, if we consider today's search engine, basically it's come up with a lot of paid campaigns. Okay, so basically, you can see a lot of PPC campaign, a display campaign, and
Yes,
they
exactly.
more focus on coming to the paid advertisement. But definitely, paid advertisements is a way of getting the leads. It's a way of generating the business.
Yeah,
Definitely, if I say SEO, search engine optimization, is something that's a long term concept. Okay, so if I talk about SEO comes with the organic results. So whenever you are searching something on search engine,
yeah,
after the ad, local listing, you can see the different results. Okay, so these are the organic results. And if I talk about the
yeah,
organic
exactly.
result, that's not easy to rank. Okay, definitely it requires a lot of good strategies, a lot of good
Mhm.
plannings. And if you are SEO expert and you're willing to come on the
Hard work.
top page, then definitely you need to have a good knowledge of SEO. So let's talk about the in-depth of SEO. What is SEO and how you can do it? I think so, as it's a knowledge shareable platform, so I can share my knowledge. I can share some of the strategies so that people who are listening about SEO, who wants to know more about SEO, they can be clear with this. Okay. So the first thing that
Yeah,
I would like to talk is definitely if you have a two things, paid campaign and search engine optimization, and you are confused whether I should go for paid campaign or search engine optimization, then the very important thing is the first thing when you are going for paid campaign is all about whenever you are paying to Google is going to show your ads on the top. Once you stop
so
spending money on the search engine, no one is going to see your ad, and from that day you will not
okay,
receive a
yeah,
single inquiry. So if you're going for paid campaign is all about paying money to the Google. Once you pay money, you get the leads. Once you are not paying it, you will not get the leads. So this is not a future prospect of getting the leads or promoting the business, because whenever we are as a startup, people struggling with the leads in the initial phase, so I recommend go for the paid campaign. But yes, why SEO is important? SEO is a long term activity. It's a long term activity of ranking on search engine. Okay, suppose we are going to start the SEO. So initially you have to go with a keyword research. You have to find out which keyword is important for me, because that keywords is going to bring the traffic and sales on your website. So keyword research is very important. It's a initial stage. After that, your website should be audited in a very proper way. If I say your website is audited in a very proper way, the thing is your website should have all the eligible all the basic things that required for search engine in terms of title, description, alt image, robot.txt, site maps, etc. There's a lot of things that we need to check and need to maintain. Okay, and once you have this, go for the on-page activities, adding the title, description, optimizing the content and everything on your website, and then start with the off-page activity. So SEO is a long-term process of ranking your website on the search engine. It's not about I can come on the top within 1 or 2 months. It's depend upon the keyword competition, whether the keyword competition is high, whether the keyword competition is medium, whether it's low, right? So whatever activity you are doing, you are keeping that keyword in your mind, and then you start the activity. So as we have a good expertise in SEO, definitely we are giving our clients that we provide the result that you can expect. So we already give the deadline as per the keyword research. And yes, long-term activity SEO is important. And let me tell you one more thing. We have started SEO for our agency, our company, and we have a lot of clients. And what we think is today we have a lot of organic business. Okay, a lot of people are searching on internet about a company, about the product, services, and we are listed for one of the top in search engine for the first and second position, and we receive good amount of traffic and we receive good amount of response. So this is the overall advantage of SEO and why we should go for it.
Okay. So keyword research is the most important
Yes,
for any startup for the SEO ranking, better SEO ranking. Website should be up to date. All the basic information like the meta words and everything, meta description should be there,
yeah,
right? And that is the main thing for SEO ranking, according
definitely,
to you.
definitely, yes.
So now continuing from the first question only, I have this question that if a startup wants more traffic
Okay.
and is in limited budget and uh, and the time frame is also very small, then which way should he go for? You should go for PPC or SEO.
Definitely. So I understand your question, Elias. So basically, the startups wants to get traffic on his website. Okay. The major agenda is
Yeah.
getting the traffic. So basic question is how he can get the traffic on the website through PPC campaign or the through SEO. Okay. So let me clear with this question.
Yes.
As I already inform you that the purpose of PPC campaign, pay per click display campaign is also a good part. Okay. So the purpose of paid campaign is basically get the traffic in form of leads, in form of inquiries. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever traffic you will get, people are going to inquiry for that particular product, for that particular service. So PPC is or Google AdWords. I will not talk about PPC. I will talk about Google AdWords. Google AdWords is completely all about getting the traffic from such of the inquiries. Okay. Or maybe the TG, target audience that we are doing. But yes, there's one of the good strategy that
Okay.
will like to tell you that this is a blog strategy. Okay. So if you want to bring the traffic on your website, you have to go for the blog strategy. Ranking the blog is definitely a good strategy that we always recommend. And there's a lot of strategy, right? So blog is very easy to rank as compared to your website pages. So I must recommend select some of the blogs with a good content, good topics, and try to rank that blog. So if you're writing blog with a good content, good title, and with optimized blog, definitely you are going to get the blogs ranks on the search engine more easier, and it will take a less time. So once you rank on the search engine, definitely people are going to search for that particular type of topic or type of content, and they are going to land on your blogs, and definitely you are going to receive the uh, traffic. And one more thing is, whenever you are planning for the blogs, go for the informative blogs. Never go for the blog for the paid promotion or for the inquiry purpose. Always your motive should be blog in a form of information, because you want to fill the upper funnel of your marketing, right? Upper funnel is something the people should be engaged. Your motto of blog writing is you are going to engage your user, you are going to create interest in his mind, so that again he can come to your website and he can generate the lead. So this is basically all about bringing traffic through blogs.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, completely understood. So, now you see AI, artificial intelligence is not only in the electronics and all sectors,
Yeah.
but also in digital marketing as well. Now, 52% of 1,000 US companies have already shifted to automated intelligence.
Okay.
Intelligence, and they have adopted AI in their digital plans.
Okay.
So, what are the advices or suggestions from you to the Indian market for AI?
See, if I talk about AI, artificial intelligence is something that is going, we are not adopted in digital marketing so far. If I totally talked about you, yes, we are coming
In
with the
India?
automation system. Data science, I think so. You know about data science. Data science is basically we elevate the data. Data science has been implemented in SEO, and this technology is going to be seen in after 3 to 4 years in India, but USA already the SEO is working on the data science. So basically, the purpose of working SEO and data science is basically we can gather that audience, we can gather that look like audience that are very interested to us, and it is going to be help in the e-commerce. Okay, so data science is what we are going to implement in the SEO, but AI, see, automation is already we are doing as per the 360 degree. We already proposing the automation reporting format for the client so that the client can understand complete 360-degree digital marketing strategy for their business, and 360-degree complete digital marketing automation report that they are getting, so that they understand whether they're spending, what is the result that they are getting, and what is the insight, what is the impression, what is the like overall performance. So for the performance basis, automation is important, and we are giving the automation of the reporting and automation of the process. But still, I must say that AI, we need to wait for the AI, because we are still implementing AI in form of
In India.
electronics, but AI is in form of, if I talk about digital marketing, still we need to explore for it.
Digital marketing? It's still okay, okay. Because it's a very high thing in US. But
Yeah.
still in India, people don't know how to adopt, or it is something that the technology has not developed in that level in India, right?
Yes. So
So
you will say it's
it
may
may
take a
take
time.
time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but bots and all, like chatbots and all, are also automated. They are also AI. They are still adoptable in
Yeah.
India, but other than that, we don't find any other AI. I think so,
So yeah,
right?
so no, to be frank, if I talk about AI, we already use AI for some of your clients, and recently what we got is AI has not been so success for us. Okay, because see, we
Okay.
Indians are not adopted to that technology so far. Okay, in AI, if
Yeah,
I talk about,
exactly.
so whenever you go to website, you just make a note, or you are looking for something, you get a lot of robotics form of information or chat box, right? So sometimes it is not prevalence for us to get the relevant information, and we need humans to do that work.
Mhm.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
are,
we are more into traditional thing
yes,
to
we
be.
are implementing
Yeah.
on some parts, but fully
Yeah.
automation has not been seen so far.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
because people, the audience we are doing it, the audience doesn't react in that way.
definitely.
Even if we implement AI in very good level, audience won't be able to interact, and that will not give us any benefit, right?
Yeah, that is a fix. So that can be seen on digital marketing also. If you talk about 10 years before into
Yeah,
digital
yeah, that's
marketing,
good.
people are not
Yeah,
aware about it. And though they don't spend on
exactly.
digital marketing. But now after 10 years, the trend
But
has been changed. So this is how it's evolution
yeah,
of the market and evolution of the basically industries.
yeah. So maybe in next 5, 10 years, we can
Yeah,
expect AI in a good level, right? Yeah,
definitely. Digital marketing is all about the innovation. That's what I like in doing.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So there's another question that is on social media platform.
Okay.
So while making a good social media presence in Instagram, specifically, what are the biggest mistakes or practices a person should avoid?
Okay, so if I talk about Instagram, what people should avoid or what mistake they should not do when they are promoting their business. See, So let's go to the basic Instagram. So Alice, I think you use the Instagram. Even I use the Instagram. A lot of youth use the Instagram. But yes, if we talk about Instagram, women's or ladies, basically, if I talk, they use more Instagram as compared to other social media sites. So from this insight, we came one of the question that if you are targeting women's, ladies, or basically these sectors,
Women, ladies,
yeah.
yeah.
So recently, what we thought is 60 to 61% is basically women and ladies that are using Instagram as compared to men. Okay. So if I talk about the age group, the youth are going to be more participate in the Instagram. So the age group is between 18 to 30, somewhat more active on Instagram. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah. So coming back to your question is what mistakes we should not do on Instagram. The reason is if you know that Instagram is basically a youth targeting or ladies or women's targeting, then definitely if your brand or your product or your company covers that sectors, then you must more focus on Instagram. But if I have business that is not relevant to that target audience or that particular group, then I must not be spending more on it part, more on the Instagram. I should explore more on
Instagram.
other channels. That's what.
Other channels as in
Other
Facebook
channel,
or
see, yeah. So Facebook is the option. If I going for B2B
Mhm.
industries, then definitely for B2B industries, LinkedIn is more preferred as compared to social media and Facebook. Then Twitter is
Yeah,
also medium. So we must know which social media is working fine for us. And once we got that answer, definitely we should try to explore that social media more and generate more business into it.
okay. Yeah, exactly. Because the audience in Facebook are different, and the audience we get in Instagram is different. Same goes for like whenever we are targeting some, we target one audience according to the product, right?
Definitely.
If we are a women's clothing brand, then it will be beneficial for us to go to Instagram,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we are more into electronics, because electronics and all, then we can go for Facebook, I guess,
Yeah. Yeah. So
because of the audience. We have youth and we have more male population there.
yes. Yes. And Alex, I think you
Okay.
must know better because you're working for social media. So you have a good expertise on this part as I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends upon the audience we have.
Yeah. Definitely. Yes.
Moreover, the audience and the product we are selling.
Yes.
It,
Understand.
it depends upon that. Yeah.
Okay.
So for a startup, what digital marketing plan or strategy would you suggest? Would you suggest to work more on website and backend part, or to establish a good social media presence first, initially? I'm just talking about the initial, the
Understand.
foundation of making a digital marketing,
Understand.
presence.
So see, if I want to answer this question, basically, we have promoted a lot of startups. Okay, a lot of startups has
Yeah,
come to
exactly.
us because when I was a startup 6 years back, and the people know about my journey, and so they come to us for they when they have something to start or they have started something. So I have a lot of good projects with the startups people. Okay, so major issues with the startup is basically a fund. Okay, because they are the bootstraps and they don't have fund
Mhm.
initially to start something big, so they are struggling with the fund. So let's talk about what is a proper digital marketing strategies or planning they should do once they are
Mhm.
going for digital marketing for their organization or their business. Okay, so see, the basic funda,
Yeah,
if I talk about digital marketing for the startup, is basically when you are going to start something, you must create your presence. If I talk about the brand awareness or your product or service awareness, if you are bringing some innovative idea, innovative concept in the mind, then definitely for innovative concept and innovative ideas, people should know about it. Okay, so creating the awareness in the market is a
yeah,
very important factors. Okay, so how we can create awareness in the market? The first of all thing, your brand, your name should have a proper identity. Okay, you should be registered. Your brand, your logo should mention your name, mention your service. That's come your name, your comes as identity, right? And then the first thing that you're going is to go for Google My Business listing. Okay, why Google My Business is basically it's a free tools, GMB listing. It's a free tools. You must create Google My Business account, and then Google will verify your account. And after the verification, you start optimizing that profile. Okay, so if I talk about how you can optimize the profile, is basically go with the logo, images, about us content, adding some of your product, optimize in term of keywords. So your GMB is your Google Map. It will be your business will be shown on the Google Map also. And whenever someone looking for it, they can find your GMB listing. And GMB listing is very important for the location specific business. Okay. So if you have a business that is in a small city, where is in a city, and you are normally dealing with the location based business, then GMB is very important. First thing. Okay. Second thing that I talk about, the second thing which I'm going to talk about is basically creation of your website. Your website is your online presence, right? So if I went to the office, I talk, engage with the peoples, they tell me about their product and service. At that time, I understand what product and service they have. But initially, if I'm not able to go to website, then I'm not able to go to the store, then definitely website is a medium so that I can see which product they have, services they have, what is the company profile, what is the team size, and what is the contact details, what is the specification of their product and services. So I can be explore more about their business and I can get more ideas. Okay, so I must say website is your online presence.
Yeah, online presence. Yeah,
Online
online
presence,
store. We can say
online
online
stores,
store. Yeah,
whether it's informative website, whether it's an e-commerce website. So your website should be very important when you are planning for digital presence or digital marketing or digital. Okay, so I think so in 2022 each and everyone should have a website, because website is what very important, because you can't do business 24 hours, but your website can do business for 24 hours. Even at the night
yeah,
11 and 1, 2, 3, whatever time, people can come to a website and they can make an inquiry. So you can receive inquiry at any time. Okay, it's not about working only 8 hours. So website is your presence and it should be a very informative, very responsive, so that people should understand what business you are and what product or service you are into it, right? And the third thing that I
yeah,
talk about is, as we discussed, SEO is very important. So I must say your website should be proper optimized in terms of SEO, in terms of keyword implementation, in terms of Google Analytics, in terms of webmaster, so that you can actually understand what is happening on your website, how many traffic you receive, what is a which is a keyword that is more targeted. So, and then you can rank your brand keywords. So might be people look for your brand keywords, they can find it, and might be you can add some more keywords so that you can rank on the search engine. But yes, it's a long-term process. So always, if you're going for SEO, try to maintain it for 6 months or at least a year, so that you can see the better results. Okay. So
okay.
in starting, I talk about GMB starting, and second stage, we talk about
GMB
website.
and
Third, we talk
website
about
and
SEO.
then
And
SEO.
now let's talk about Google AdWords or free. Okay. Google AdWords is basically you can generate the leads. For every business, leads is important. Inquiries are important to get the more clients, to get the returning clients. Okay. So you must try with
Yeah,
Google AdWords campaign. You must try to get some leads. Okay. So when you get the leads, you start converting your potential customer into the clients. And through that, that is the revenue part. So you can generate revenue from there. And now there's also important things that I must highlight, that is social media marketing. Social media marketing is very important, because social media marketing, if I talk about Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, because a lot of people are active on social media. Okay. So if I talk
yeah,
about I should start a campaign, if I go to mall, I should start promoting it, I can definitely get 2,000, 3,000 people, max to max 5,000 people if it's a large crowd events. But in social media, if I want to reach 10 lakhs people tomorrow itself, it's very easy for me to reach. So that's how the magic of social media. And definitely you should also go for social media paid campaign. Try to create some campaign on social media, generate some leads, follow up with the leads, and definitely through this process you can get them some clients. So now let's summarize that. What are the various digital marketing strategies or platform that you should go is basically GMB, Google My Business Listing, website, then your social media marketing, searching optimization, Google AdWords. These are the very
yeah.
5 important things that you must process when you are trying to go for digital marketing for any startups or any business.
Okay, thank you, sir. It's very it was very insightful.
Okay, great.
And I want to go a bit personal now,
Yeah,
and I want to ask this because seeing you so inspired and so motivated always, and so yeah passionate also towards your work
yeah.
makes makes me think that what drives you towards being a digital marketer, and what are the things which you like the most about being a digital marketer, and also what is the one thing that you regret or don't like at all about
Okay.
being a digital marketer?
So see, if I talk about my interest into digital marketing, as all of you know my story that I started when I was in college. Okay, at the age of 21, I think so. 21 is not age where people think what they have to do in career. And at that time, I started my agency, that is 360 Degree Digital Marketing. So one thing that motivates me or it's exciting me about digital marketing is a very innovative platform. Okay, always you try to do something new, and when we try to do something new, every campaign, every projects, or when our clients come to us and we try to give them the services, the best part which I like is a success. Okay, if we do the small campaign for them and they generating the revenues or generating the leads is what makes us me happier. Okay, and the fact is why I'm to this is whenever I saw my clients, it's feel me happy. I feel happy from inside because I have given the service that is very useful for them. So serving client is somewhat makes me satisfaction. That's why I'm running my agency till now. And more important things, if I talk about digital marketing, I never think it's a job. I never think that I'm working. I enjoy it because when this is what makes me excited, or this is what feels me happy. Okay, so when I work, I feel myself happy, and this is what taking me ahead to the next level. Okay, this is the success of my growth. So whenever you enjoy your work, whenever you basically passionate about the work, so you enjoy, you really take it in a second or third stage. Okay, that's what I am doing. So this is my passion and this is my interest. That's a successful. And one more thing, say how you not doing or regret these things is basically,
Yes, yeah.
yeah, regretting the thing is basically what happened is initially when I started with my agency, so I'm not that knowledgeable, and knowledge is very important. So if I get a chance to go back to 2016 and do something different, then definitely uh, I will be taking a lot of knowledge and then implementing it so that I can get the better result. But no doubt, I'm still learning. So learning is a phase, but yes, you are learning, and still there's a lot of
So,
learning has to be
yeah,
done so far.
yeah, learning is a continuous phase actually.
Yes,
You always learn. You
yes.
always learn a new thing, and especially in digital marketing is always the innovations. You have to go, you learn about one innovation and then the other comes. And so
Yeah.
it's a continuous learning process for us.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's it for today's session. We had a good insight on what kind of strategies, what kind of plans a startups should go for, and why SEO is important, why PPC is important, why social media is important. I think we covered all the areas, covered all the fields of digital marketing,
Yes.
and we'll obviously uh, take a new session
Definitely,
with
and also,
new
yeah,
questions.
also
Yeah,
if someone has a question,
questions
anything,
for
they
this.
can comment,
Yeah,
and definitely you can subscribe our videos or
yeah,
likes our channel so that you can get some more
exactly. Yeah.
interesting, yeah, content and videos. And if you have any question on digital marketing or any questions about our agencies or anything, okay, just comment us, and definitely we'll try to get back to you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, thank you everyone for joining today's session. And most importantly, thank you, sir, for clearing out all the confusions and clearing out all the queries about all of. I was just a voice for all the other entrepreneurs. I guess the this voice was enough for them, and your answers were enough or more than enough for them to get the knowledge. So hoping for some more fun sessions like this. And with this, I want to end the session.
Definitely, and thank you, Alice, for this valuable time. And definitely, let's hope and expect some good awareness. So people should really understand what is digital marketing. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Alice, for this
Yes.
session. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.